The traitor Astartes had been captured, and now he lay upon the surgical slab deep within the Adeptus Mechanicus' forge. The answers of his treachery long ago from a once thought loyalist legion would be known to them. The Dark Angels in orbit had made contact with the forge scan hours ago, requesting the immediate return of the prisoner. This apparent urgency and reluctance to allow the much more skilled Mechanicus machine workings to work their interrogator magic was most intriguing. As the Dark Angels' command stood upon the bridge of their capital ship, their requests going unanswered, the decision was swiftly made to force the Martian cult's hand. Thunderhawk transports and drop pods would deploy their forces, and they would take the prisoner by force and ensure that the secrets would never leave this world. Whatever that would require the Dark Angels to do, they would ensure it was done in the grimdark universe of Warhammer 40,000. Our scenario today is Suffer No Rivals. This is from the White Dwarf Bunker, November 2023. Now, we have a couple of special rules, the first of these being priority targets. We're at the start of the first battle round, starting with the attacker. Each player selects 2 units from their army that are either on the battlefield or embarked within transports on the battlefield to be their priority targets. Now, if you have the battlefield control special rule as well, in your controlling an objective mark at the end of your command phase, it will remain in your control until your opponent seizes it off you. And we have 2 main mission objectives here. The first is Ensnaring Advance, where at the end of either the battle, each player scores 5 VP for each objective marker they control, and Stalk, Engage, and Eliminate means we score an extra 30 VP for each priority target from their opponent's army that is destroyed at the end of the battle. In today's game, I'm playing with the Dark Angels, and I've gone for the Wrath of the Rock detachment. This gives me Dutiful Tenacity, where each time an attack targets an Adeptus Studies infantry or mounted unit from my army, if the strength of that attack is greater than the toughness characteristic of the unit, I subtract 1 from the wound rolls. Leading my force is an epic hero, which is Azrael, the chapter master of the Dark Angels, and this model is also my warlord. For other characters, I have a chaplain with the enhancement Ancient Weapons. For battle line, I have an intercessor squad with 5 models in the unit, the sergeant equipped with plasma pistol and power weapon, and they've also got an auxiliary grenade launcher in the unit as well. For other infantry, I have a unit of Deathwing Knights with 5 models in the unit, the Knight Master with a great weapon of the Unforgiven, the rest of the unit equipped it with Maces of Absolution, and they've also got a Watcher in the Dark as well. I then have a Hellblaster squad with 10 models in the unit, and the sergeant equipped with a plasma pistol as well. For vehicles, I then have a Redemptor Dreadnought. This is equipped with Icarus Rocket Pod, Macro Plasma Incinerator, Onslaught, Gatling Cannon, and Twin Fragstorm Grenade Launchers. Mitch is playing with the Adeptus Mechanicus in today's game, and he's gone for the Skitarii Hunter Cohort. This gives him the Stealth Optimization special rule, where Skitarii Infantry, Mounted, and Iron Strider Ballistari units from the army have the Stealth ability, and each time a ranged attack targets a Skarian unit from your army, unless the attacking model is within 12 inch, the target has the benefits of cover against the attack as well. Leading his force is the epic hero Belisarius Kull, which is also his warlord. For other characters, he then has a Skitarii Marshal with the enhancement Clandestine Operator, and a Tech Priest Engineer. Battle line, he has 2 units of Skitarii Rangers. Both of these have their Ranger Alpha with Alpha Combat Weapon. They've then got the full complement of weapons in Arc Rifle, Plasma Caliber, and Transuranic Arborquest, and also enhanced data tethers. He's also got Skitarii Vanguard units, 2 of them as well, 10 models in the unit, the Alphas with combat weapons, and then Arc Rifle, Plasma Caliber, and enhanced data tethers in the units as well. For other infantry, he then has a Sicarian Infiltrators unit with 5 models. They are equipped with Taser Goats and Fleshout Blasters. Lastly, for vehicles, he has an Onager Dooncrawler with Cognus Heavy Stubber, a Neutron Laser which gives him another Cognus Heavy Stubber, and a Broad Spectrum Data Tether, and then a Scorpius Disintegrator with Ferromite Cannon. And so we are all deployed down on the table. For the Dark Angels, we've got the Redemptor Dreadnought there, the Chaplain leading the Intercessors, and we've got Azrael leading the Hellblasters. We've also got the Deathwing Knights off the table. And so for the Adeptus Mechanicus facing off against them, we've got your Scorpius Disintegrator there with a Tech Priest Engineer, Belisarius Kull, and some Rangers. We've then got a unit of Vanguard over on this flank. You've got your Onager Dooncrawler and more Rangers up the back there. You've got another unit of Vanguard which are able to infiltrate thanks to the enhancement on the Skitarii Marshal, and you've also got the Sicarian Infiltrators there as well. And so, with that all, we are ready to roll off to see who has the first turn. It's going to be for the Dark Angels. I've got a 4. The Adeptus Mechanicus got a 2. So it's going to be first turn to the Dark Angels. Alright, so just a few things before the game begins as well. We are going to have Belisarius Call give out his ability of the benefits of cover to everyone nearby him. And you're also going to go for the Conqueror Imperative on your Adeptus Mechanicus force for the first battle round. You do have the option for Scout 6-inch if you want to, but you're going to elect to not scout up your units. Today's game is brought to you thanks to local South Australian tabletop wargaming store, Tabletop Warfare. A massive thank you to their Prospect store and staff who allowed us to film our game in store. Go and check out their wide variety of miniature, board and card games and help keep this great store in our community for many years to come. And so with that, we'll go into the Dark Angels command phase. Now, we're both going to gain our regular CP, but because I've got Azrael on the table, I'll also gain an extra command point. Just something else before the game begins as well, we did need to select our priority targets. I've gone for the Redemptor Dreadnought and the Hellblasters led by Azrael. You have gone for Belisarius Call and the Scorpius Disintegrator. And so, Oath of Moment target, I'm actually going to pick the unit hiding out in the building here. Skitarii Vanguard units, led by your Skitarii Marshal. And with that, we'll go into movement for the Space Marines. Alrighty, so movement-wise, we have moved on to the objective with the intercessors there. The Redemptor Dreadnought moves up, lining up a bead on your unit. That's the Oath of Moment target. And then we've also got the Hellblasters and Azrael moving out on the flank. So, we're going to go into Marines turn 1 shooting. We're going to begin with the Redemptor Dreadnought targeting your Skitarii unit. Alright, so yeah, the Dreadnought will be picking your Skitarii unit there as his target. Alright, so beginning our shooting, we're going to go with the standard Plasma Incinerator. So we're going to get D6 plus 1 shots, but the blast rule means this will actually be plus 3. And so D6 plus 3 shots for 9. And so I am -1 to hit due to stealth, so 4s to hit. I can do rerolls on the 3 misses there. 2 misses still. Strength 8 into toughness 3 is 2s. That will be 6. Oh, and so with the AP negatives, you've also got the ability to ignore 1 point of my AP, but either way, it maintains you on your 5-up invulnerable save.
How many more?
6 5-up invulnerables for me. Oh, okay. 3. Next up, we have the Onslaught Gatling Cannon, underslung under its fist. These will be hitting on 4s with rerolls.
Don't forget stealth.
And rerolls. All hits.
Okay.
And so only strength 5 this time, meaning 3s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
And 3-up saves because of cover. I saved them all.
That makes sense.
And so D6 plus 2 shots from the Fragstorm for 6. Hitting on 4s with rerolls. Reroll those 2. Both miss. And then strength 4, so 3s. 2. And Twin Linked allows me to reroll the 2 fails. 3. 3 plus saves. And saved. Cool. You lose what you lost, and that's that. So that's going to be it for the Space Marines shooting phase, with everything else not in line of sight. And so that'll be the end of the round. And so we go to Adeptus Mechanicus turn 1. Alright, so after we both gain a CP, it's straight on to movement for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Right, so the Adeptus Mechanicus move up onto the 3 objectives in the backfield there for them. There is no shooting for the Adeptus Mechanicus at all. And there is going to be no charges. So it's just movement for them this round. And that will be the end of the round, and we'll go into round 2 next. Alrighty, so Space Marines turn 2. I do gain another 2 command points, taking me to 5. It's 5 command points, not victory points. Then I've got an Oath of Moment target to pick, and I'm going to pick the Sicarian Infiltrators there.
Okay.
Alright, so movement-wise, the Redemptor has moved across. We've moved the Intercessors out, and the Hellblasters have advanced down the flank some more as well. We've also brought the Deathwing Knights down onto the table, so now it's time for some shooting. So we did decide to advance the unit up here, and we're going to then go into shooting. Alright, so we're going to start with the Redemptor Dreadnought, who's going to target your Skitarii at the back there. Alright, so you're not using any stratagem there, so we're going to start with the Plasma Incinerator. This is going to be D6 plus 3 shots for 5. We'll then be hitting on 4s for just a single hit with the Plasma. And 2s, and doesn't wound. And then we've got the Onslaught Gatling Cannon hitting on 4s for 3. And winning on 3s, that is 2. No AP.
That got the benefit of the cut.
2 3-up saves on them, and both passed. Then got D6 plus 2 shots with the Missile Launcher for 5. These are wound on 3s, re-rolling because of twin linked. So 4 3-up saves. That'll take 2 down. Alright, so these guys are going to shoot up into the Skitarii in the building. We've got the Chaplain with his Absolver Bolt Pistol to begin with. Hits. So 3 to wound with the Absolver. Does not. The Plasma Pistol has to shoot the Sicarans in front, so we miss. So 3 Bolt Rifles up into the building. They need 4s to hit. 1, 2, 3. And 3s to wound. 3. So 3 4-up saves required. Is 2 down. Then the frag grenade coming, D3 plus 2 shots for 5, hitting on 4s just once, wounding on a 3, another wound, no AP on this though, so on 3-up. Alrighty, so with that, that's going to be it for the Space Marine shooting. We're then going to go into charges, and we're going to start with the charge here, thanks to a stratagem allowing me to charge, shoot and run. So we got a 7, that's in. And so you are going to elect for a Overwatch with the Sicarian infiltrators there onto the intercessors. Alright, so needing 6s to hit. There's a few in there. And then 5s to wound. 3. And these will be
battle line, they get -1.
So these will be 3 4-up saves. Pass 2, fail 1. That's a wound on a Marine. And then we are going to declare a charge with the Deathwing Knights. They need a 9. Oh, so close. We are going to spend a CP to re-roll that. Can we get it? No, they fail their charge. And so we go into combat. My Chaplain is going to strike first. We are 2s to hit, re-rolling for the Oath of Moment. Before I go into my attacks though, I will need to take a battle shock test at -1. -2, because I'm in 6 inch of a battle line, so I do not care. Alright, so Chaplain's going to go 2s to hit, re-rolling, all hit. So we are 2s to wound them with the Chaplain. 4, so 4 saves on your 5-up Invon.
Okay.
And 2 die. The Intercessor Sergeant then with his Power Sword, 4 attacks hitting on 3s with re-rolls. All hit. And so we are 2s to wound with the Power Sword. 4 wounds. 4 at -2, 5-up Invons required. That is 4 fails. Then we have the regular Intercessors ready to go, hitting on 3s. With re-rolls thanks to Oath of Moment. For 1 miss. And then 3s to wound thanks to the Chaplain's bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no AP. 6 4+ saves. And he goes down as well. And so we do consolidate over into the combat there. And that is going to be the end of the Space Marine's turn. So I now control 3 objectives on the table. And so we go into Adeptus Mechanicus turn 2. Command phase, we both gain a command point. And you've got your little bonus you're going to apply with your Tech Priest engines here over onto the Scorpius Disintegrator. Other than that, it's into Adeptus Mechanicus movement. So movement for the Admech has you disengaged from combat there. You've moved across your Scorpius. Oh no, he didn't move at all, did he? He stayed where he was. You've moved across some of your troops here, fell back with the Skitarii there. Belisarius comes across along with the Tech Priest engines here and the Scorpius Disintegrator. And that is that. Alright, so we're going to start the shooting off with Belisarius Call. You get D3 plus 1 shots due to the blast special rule. Use Solar Atomizer for 3. 2s to hit. All hit. And so normally your strength 14 would mean you are 2s, but due to the army rule from the Warriors of the Rock, it is now 3s.
Oh,
Yep. Alright, so I've got my 5-up Invon saves to start with, of which I passed 1. So that's damage 2 a pop, so that'll be 1 down. Alright, so you're going to use Binaric Offense as a stratagem to give extra AP to 2 Skitarii units, which is going to be the Scorpius Disintegrator and the Skitarii unit themselves. You do have a advanced data tether, so potentially on a 5+, you're going to refund one of the 2 CP you get here. No, so it does cost you 2 CP to use. And then you've got another tether on the Disintegrator, so let's see. No. At this point, I will spend a CP for Armor Contempt, minus 1 AP. Alright, so starting with your Ferromite Cannon from the Scorpius.
yep.
Hitting on 4s. That won't be any hits. Missile Launcher, 3 shots. 4s again. Again.
Wow.
Alrighty, so now your heavy stubbers are going to come in. You need 4s to hit with all these shots. Hey, there's hits there. And so 5s to wound now. With strength 4 into toughness 5.
Well,
Alright.
technically it's...
Alright, so there's going to actually be 3-up saves on the Terminators. Of which they fail 1.
Right.
Now going into the Skitarii, you're going to start with the Plasma first. You're going to supercharge it, needing 4s to hit. Both hit. And then you're going to need 4s to wound. Both fail.
Blows up.
And your hazard test means he actually blows himself up. We knew that was happening from the start. Alright, so your arc rifle, first of all, hitting on 4s. Hits once. And strength.
8.
So wounding on a 4. That is devastating wounds.
Okay.
Right, so D3 damage for 1. Yeah, I might as well at this point just spend my Watcher in the Dark for 4+, feel no pain against devastating wounds. Saved.
Yes.
Alright, so your Rad Carbines then are 4s to hit. And so anti-infantry 4+ next of all means you do win on 4s. Right, so these will be AP -1 with all the pluses and minuses in there. So 3-ups on the Deathwing Knights. I failed 2 more, 3 more. Alright, so next up we're going to go with the Omega Doom Crawler. So it's going to put its stubbers into the Intercessors here, while its Neutron Laser will be going into the Terminators. What are we going to start shooting with first?
Let's start with the Neutron Laser.
Neutron Laser, so 3 shots.
3 shots at 3.
Yep, hitting on 3s. There's a couple of misses after one of them was cocked. So 1 hit, strength.
16.
So that would normally be 2s, but due to my army special rule, it is 3s.
Yeah, I know.
No. And so then your stubbers into the Marines here. You are going to need 4s or 3?
Sustained 1.
4s with sustained 1.
Okay.
So strength 4 into toughness 4 means you will need 4s. 3.
Go through.
And so -1 AP means these will be on 4-up saves. Failed 2. Right, we're then going to go with the Skitarii in the building here. They're shooting straight down into the Intercessors. So to start with, your rifles are going to go down here. Going to need 4s to hit.
Against strength
And
4.
yep, so 4s versus 4s is 4s to wound. 1.
At 1 AP.
So 4-up save. Failed. Alright, so your Plasma is going to supercharge, needing 4s to hit. Doesn't hit. Does it explode? Alright, the Arc Rifle, 2 shots, 4s to hit. 1 hit.
Strength 8.
Strength 8, so this will be a 3.
Dead wounds.
Wounds. And so 5 up. Fail. Damage.
D3.
For 3. So the Transuranic Arborquest hitting on 3s because of heavy. Hits.
Strength 7.
So 4s. No. And the other unit, so the unit at the back here is a separate unit. The unit at the front is the one that fell back, so they can't shoot. But the unit in the back, I'm going to put everything into the intercessors there. So your plasma gun will supercharge itself, hitting on 4s. Hey, 1 hit this time. And wounding on a 3. Supercharged. Nope. And does it explode?
Nope.
No. Alright, the arc rifle is next. 2 shots, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 3, because strength 8. Wounds. And -2.
Yep.
So 5 up. Saved.
1 shot at 4+.
Yep. Trans-running Arborquest, hitting on a 4. Hits. Strength 7, so 4, sorry. 3's normally, but due to my thing, hit wounds. So -3, this will be a 6 up save on the Marine. Saved.
Wow.
Alright, then your rifle's coming in from those ranges as well. 4s to hit. And then 4s to wound. Cocked on that one, re-roll him. 1. So a 4 up save. And fails. Alrighty, so with that, that's the end of the AdMech turn. So we are going to go into Dark Angel's turn 3. Today's game is brought to you by Oz Dice. Oz Dice is an Australian dice company that sell a wide variety of different dice, from polyhedral sets, D6 sets, and also some liquid core dice. They also stock a bunch of different board games, Dungeons and Dragons, dice storage, and some cool other things to use in your games at the tabletop. Once again, a massive thank you to them for supporting us in this game. And so you are going to go with Protector Imperative. For your army for the round. Belisarius will be giving out the benefits of cover. Alright, so we are over to the Space Marines turn 3. I gain my 2 CP for having Azrael on the table, and we get to pick a new Oath of Moment target. That is going to be... I'm going to pick that Skitarii unit in front there. So that unit.
The Vanguard.
Alrighty, so movement wise from the Marines, I did advance up with them. We are going to spend a CP so they can advance, shoot and charge over there. We auto advanced with these guys over here, and then moved up the Marines and the Dreadnought. Now I can draw a bead on your models over there. So let's begin the Space Marine shooting. Alrighty, so we'll start with the Dreadnought. It's going to target your Skitarii because that's all it can shoot. So that is a full strength squad of Skitarii there? No, it's not a full strength. I've killed one of them somehow. That sucks, because now it's just D6 plus 2 shots for the plasma.
Oh, God.
For 7. And so you still have stealth? No, we don't have stealth.
Yes, I do.
You do? Yep.
Still good.
So
That's my...
4s. Just 2. And 2s. So 2 wounds. So 5 up saves. You're just outside of Cool's cover benefit there. Hey, 1 dies, 1 saved. The Onslaught Gatling Cannon will then go, needing 4s to hit. That'll generate 3 hits. And then will be 3s to wound. Just 1 devastating wound, so 1 just dies. And then with the Fragstorm Grenade Launchers, D6 plus 1 shots for 6. Hitting on 4s for just once, wow. Wounding on a 3, re-rolling, it doesn't matter. 1 saved, no AP.
Alright, so that's 4+.
And 1 saved. Alright, so Hellblasters into the unit in the window. We are going to need 4s to hit, but 6s are sustained. And then strength 7 means we are 2s to wound. 2 fails, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so because the Onager, they do have a 4-up invuln on which to save these. So you got 11 saves to make on a 4-up invuln. And then Azrael will pop his shooting into it, the Lion's Wrath. 3s to hit, both hit. And so 2s to wound with devastating wounds. So 2 go through, and 2 more 4-up invulns. Save both of them. Alright, so the intercessors will shoot in here. First of all, we've got the plasma pistol needing a 4 to hit. Can re-roll. Nope, misses. We'll then have the bolt rifle. Re-roll hits. 1 hit. And 3 to wound. Doesn't wound. And then D3 shots plus 1 from the grenade. For 2. 1 hit. 1 wound, so 1 save on those Skitarii there.
Is that a range?
So a 4+ save.
Nope.
1 dies. And then the Chaplain's Absolver Bolt Pistol. Hits on a 3. It normally hits on 2s. And wounds. 1 4-pin, 1 again.
Nope.
No, the Bolt Pistol gets 1. Alrighty, so with shooting done, it's time for charges. We'll start with those intercessors there, right into the unit there in front of. They're in with an 8. And then charging the Deathwing Knights into the Skitarii. They're in. Alright, so we'll start here. First of all, the Chaplain, he'll be hitting on 3s with the -1 from your Protector Imperative.
Yep.
So 3s re-rolling though due to Oath of Moment. All hit. And then 2s to wound because of Strength 8. Oh wow, failed 2, so 3. And so 5+ saves on these. Hey, 1 dies. Really dies. So then I've got the Sergeant there as well. So we are hitting on 4s, re-rolling because of Oath of Moment. So 3 hits. And wounding on 2s. 3 at -2. So 3 5-ups. 3 go down from the Sergeant's Power Sword. And then the regular Intercessor hitting on 4s with re-rolls thanks to Oath of Moment. 2 hits and wounding on 2s. 2 wounds, so 2 4+.
1 save.
1 save, 1, that will be your unit champ go down. Alrighty, so next we're going to go to the Deathwing Knights into the Skitarii there. We are going to be 3s to hit with your -1. So 3s to hit. 3 misses. And then 2s to wound. That is 4. And so 4 5-up saves. Would be 4 dead. And then we have the Mace of Absolution. These will need 3s to hit with sustained hits 1. No misses, but no sustained hits either. 2s to wound with devastating wounds on 6s. So 1 fails, but 1 insta-kills. And then 3 saves at -2.
Right.
So 1 dies and 3 5+ saves. 1 more dies, that leaves your poor Sergeant there by himself. Alright, so your Skitarii unit champion there, Skitarii, what is it, Vanguard Alpha, hits on 4s.
Yep.
So 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Hey, it hits both times. Strength.
5, so
4s. I mean, both. And so AP -1 means 3-up saves on the Termies. Pass both. And then the Skitarii Marshal fighting against the Intercessors next. And so 4 attacks needing 3s. 3 hits. Strength.
6 toughness.
So 3s goes to 4s. And so 4s to wound.
2 go through.
2 go through. AP.
1.
So 4-up saves. Fail both. And so that is that for the Space Marines' turn. And so we go into AdMech turn 3. Beginning of their turn, they will have some battle shock tests to take. So we've got the unit in the building first of all. They fail their battle shock test.
Okay.
And then you have your lone solitary Skitarii passes. Alrighty, so with that all done, we're going to go into movement. Alright, so movement-wise to the AdMech, you did fall back there with your Skitarii Alpha. You moved out of some range with your Skitarii unit there, and your Skitarii Marshal is now hiding underneath the building, falling back from the Chaplain and Space Marine Sergeant. So, we'll go into shooting for the AdMech. And so we're going to start with Belisarius Call shooting into the Deathwing Knights. So D3 attacks. He uses Atomizer
1 attack.
for 1. He'll hit on a 2+. And hits and wounds on a 3. Because normally it would be 2s, but my -1.
Yes, that's correct. Alright.
Wins. And so, 4 up Invon. Saved. You're then going to declare using binary offense on both your Scorpius Disintegrator and the Onager Dune Crawler. And so, 5+, you get it back on the Dune Crawler. You do. And on... Yep. Scorpius is going to put everything into the Terminators. We'll start with the Ferromite Cannon. So 2s to hit. All hit.
Strength 12.
And strength 12 means these will be 3s to wound. Wow.
Hey.
And the missile launcher.
Yep, missile launcher. Freeze 2.
All hit. And then strength.
9.
So that would be 4s to wound.
Alright, twin link, so reroll.
So 4s re-rolling. Re-roll those 2. 2. Yep, so these are 4 up Invons then. Pass both. And lastly, it's Stubbers needing 2s to hit.
Sustain 1.
We've sustained 1. And then 5s to wound, strength 4 into toughness 5.
Yeah, well.
And so 2 up saves on the Terminators. I failed 1. So your Tech Priest Engine Seer is going to shoot the pistol as well. And hits. Strength 5.
6.
Strength 6, so 4s to wound.
But dead wounds.
But dead wounds, ooh. Way to go. 6. So we're going to start with the 3 Battleship Skitari here. They're going to be shooting down into the Space Marine Sergeant and the Chaplain.
At 4+.
So you're going to start with the rifle, which will be 2 blast pluses at the moment.
Wait.
1 hit. And needing a 4 to wound, because strength 4 into toughness 4. Doesn't wound. Alright, your arc rifle next. 2 attacks, hitting on 2s. Both miss. Wow.
Okay.
And lastly, your plasma. So not supercharging, just going standard shot. So you need 2s to hit, and then you need 4s to wound. 1. AP -2 on the sergeant. This will be a 5 up. Nope. So this Skitari unit here is going to unload everything into the chaplain. Alright, so you are going to elect to supercharge the plasma into the chaplain, hitting on 3s. Both miss. And then doesn't explode at least. And the arc rifle, 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, 1 wound. 1 hit, 1 miss, I mean. Now you need to wound me on a 3, because you're strength 8.
Alright, there's also dead wounds.
And you wound. So 4 up Invon. Nope, fails. Damage, D3. For 1. The Transuranic Arborquest.
1 at 3.
1 at 3. Misses.
At 3.
Alright, so next up, we've got all your rifles into the chaplain. The firing squad is shooting. Hits on 3s.
Yeah.
And so 4s to wound. 3. And so no AP means 3 up saves. Saved them all. So the Dune Crawler, not wanting that chaplain to be charging anyone, is going to put everything into him. Neutron laser hits on 2s. 1 miss. Strength, a billion.
16.
16, so 3s. 4 up
Technically
Invon.
it's 5, but...
And fails, damage.
D6 plus 2.
Alright, I can't live from that, I die. And that is the chaplain dead. So we go into charge phase. Alright, so you're going to charge in with the Scorpius Disintegrator into the Deathwing Knights. Cool, it's not a double one. So it makes it in. It is going to spend a CP for Tank Shock. And so now your Tank Shock 5 up are mortal wounds. And so you did use the CP there on a 5+, you do refund it. You do. Alright, so 3 attacks now from your Dune Crawler in the combat phase, attacking the Deathwing Knights. You need 4s to hit. Okay, 2 hits. Strength 6. So that'll be 4s to wound because of the -1.
Okay.
2.
No AP?
Yep, no AP, so 2 ups. Fat 1. Alright, so we're going to swing back with the Mace of Absolution from the Deathwing Knights there. hitting on 3s. Alright, so no, 2s to hit with the Maces of Absolution. Wow, 3 misses. So anti-vehicle 4+ means a 4 up to wounds. It does not wound. And the Flail of the Unforgiven hitting on 2s, sustained on 6s. That's better. So it'll be 5 hits. And then Strength 6 means I'll need 5s, but devastating wounds. So 5s. No 5s, just 2 devastating wounds. So 2 damage a hit, so 4 feel no pains on a 5+.
1.
Save 1.
Okay.
And so with that, that's going to be the end of the turn for the Adeptus Mechanicus. We go into Dark Angel's turn 4.
Yeah.
So just as we begin the round, you're going to go for a Protector Imperative, and Cool is going to do the ability that makes him a battle line unit. And so I'll gain 2 CP. I get to choose a unit to be my Oath Moment target. I'm going to choose the Onager Dune Crawler. And then we will go into movement. And so movement is pretty simple. We have the Dreadnought moving up like so, and Azrael and his Hellblasters move up. We'll go into shooting. Alright, so the Hellblaster's targeting the Onager. They are hitting on 4s due to your stealth, but sustained hits on 6s and rerolls thanks to the Oath of Moment. And so rerolls then, needing 4s, 6s pieces. Oh, wow. And so we are 4s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you've got 12 4-up invons to make. Alright, and Azrael then shoots, hitting on 3s. Both hit. And Azrael's got 1 extra shot, sorry, for Rapid Fire, and hits as well. 4s to wound, devastating on 6s. No, but all 3 wounds. And so 3 4-up invons against Azrael. 2 more damage. And then hazardous checks on the Marines. 1 of them goes boom. And so the Dreadnought will elect to put everything into the Onager as well. So D6 +1 shots on his Plasma Incinerator for 6. And so we are 4s to hit. Re-rolling though, because of Oath of Moment. It's 5. So Strength 9 into Toughness 10 needs 5s to wound. That'll be 2. And 2 4+ invons.
Save 1.
Fail 1, that's 3 damage. So Deadly Demise. Nope. And so after that is destroyed, during my charge phase at the beginning of it, I am going to select Azrael to use Inescapable Justice. This allows me to pick a new Oath of Moment target if I destroyed an Oath of Moment target in the preceding phase. I'm going to select the Skitarii there. And so we are going to go with some assaults. We're going to start with the Redemptor Dreadnought. Is in with an 8. And we will choose to tank shock with the Dreadnought. So 5s, do mortals. 1, 2, 3 go down. Azrael is going to charge your Skitarii Marshal, so we need a 7 to get in. And that is an 8. And so the Redemptor Dreadnought is going to start. We are going to be 4s due to your -1. But we do reroll. Yep. And then 2s. 3. And so your invons fail 2, pass 1, so 2 more get splattered. And so Azrael with the Sword of Secrets hits on 3s with the -1. Sustained hits, we'll give him an extra hit. And so 2s to wound with Azrael. That is 2 devastating wounds there. And so 2 wounds automatically, 3 saves at -4 though, and yes, he goes down. Azrael swiftly cuts his head off. And so your Scorpius disintegrate in combat with the Deafening Knights, 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. And nothing. So the Deafening Knights, we are 3s to hit. 3 hits. And then 4s to wound. 1 at -2.
Alright, so that's 4.
1 4-up save. Okay, saved. The Mace of Absolution hitting on 3s. Just 2. Nothing. And so the Deathwing Knights did nothing, but at the end of this round, I think it is quite clear we can call the game, unfortunately. And so, yeah, we are going to call the game here, mostly because Cole can't kill the Dreadnought in one shot, and the fact where he needs to go to kill it, once he doesn't kill the Dreadnought, he then is getting mauled by the Dreadnought and Azrael and the Hellblasters. So that is going to be a victory to the Dark Angels. But the Admech did put up a solid fight. Late game victory. Thank you all for watching. We hope this battle report was enjoyable for you, and if you did enjoy it, please go check out some of our others in the playlist on the channel. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future wargaming content. Thank you all.